How's it going, guys? I told you, I promised you at the very beginning, things were going to go wrong. Now, to my credit, I didn't swear, I didn't throw things, although I felt like doing it, but let me back up. Do you remember when I was finally getting the weaver rail mounted on top? Right here. Remember that? And I was using this wonderful two-part epoxy called Milliput. Like some of my resin debacles, you know, there's a certain learning curve with this stuff, and if you rush it, how does Miracle Max say? You rush a miracle, you get lousy miracles. Yeah. I must not have mixed it properly. I maybe didn't mix it for long enough. The first time I did, fine. This is rock hard. No problem. For the front, no problem. I was going to be able to sand that down. Not a problem. This part back here just wouldn't seem to dry. And we're talking, I'm not even kidding you. This is going to be like a time warp for those of you who've been following this. At least a month to a month and a half, this would not dry. So that's why I worked on other projects. And I finally got to the point where I was like, you know what? I have a heat gun. Yeah, 500 degrees, 1500 degrees. I won't melt it down. I'll just use it, you know, and look, it's starting to dry. Amazing, it's melting. I melted it. Look at that. Look what I did. Couple months worth of work right down the drain because I'm stupid. You don't use a heat gun, not a 1500 degree heat gun, on plastic. It doesn't work. It will melt it down. Duh. My 10-year-old self could have told me that. But my somewhat above the age of 40 self thought, nah, I'm smarter than that. I have no problem. I told you. I freaking told you that I was going to lose it. So, total catastrophic failure. I can't do with this thing. Okay? There is no salvaging it. The only thing I can do at this point is to remove the hardware, take what I've learned from disassembling this particular thing, and I mean, I finally got the back end. You know, I was in the home stretch. This thing was 80% done. 80%. What is it that you know, Indiana Jones says? You know, when you're just a few steps away, that's when the ground falls out from underneath your feet, and that's exactly what happened. So, what does this mean for the project? The project is not dead. It's not done. Fortunately, I have about another 7 or 8 of these guns. Okay, I got it. I got them on a great deal, and you know, I plan on doing more than one different modification of this particular gun using various different add-on parts and and kits from different makers, so that's not a problem. I can start over. Do I want to start over right away? I will, in a couple of weeks, start working on this again. And I will, by all means, document it again. I think I can do it better. I learned some things since the first time. I will share those on my strategy video when I sit down and lay out just exactly how I'm going to proceed on what's called Phase 2 or the the ECA 300 Mark II. For now, don't use a heat gun on plastic.